Today I'm actually filming in my workshop, so excuse the mess. Today we're going to be talking about how you distress a piece of furniture. I've got two doors here that I've painted, and I'm going to be showing you how you get this sort of effect, which is slightly distressed and slightly shabby chic. Okay, so here's the door I'm going to be working on. It's identical to the other one, came with the same piece of furniture, and this has been painted in homemade chalk paint. Because homemade chalk paint has got plaster of Paris in it, or some sort of powder, it does feel slightly rough once it's painted. If you're not sure how to make homemade chalk paint, I have got a video on here, which I'm sure if you scroll down the bottom, it will come up. Anyway, so to remove this slightly rough texture, if you want more of a smooth texture once it's finished, I found a piece of wire wool, just going over it very lightly, or a very high grade sandpaper. Sometimes even a piece of cloth with some wax on it will take that off. But if you want that distressed look, I will show you how to achieve it. I do get asked quite a lot because people are a bit worried that they're going to go over the top, or they've spent so long painting something, it looks really nice like this does, and it looks nice as it is, and they don't want to ruin their hard work. So I'll show you very quickly how quick and simple it really is. So I've got some sandpaper. This was ripped off of a big sheet, and this is a 120 grade. The higher the grade, the finer it is. I tend to work with a 120, and I've just torn it off because I'm tight, so I don't want to use the whole thing. And you literally, sorry, it's going to be a really awful noise, but you literally go over it, and then where you've got sort of the natural lines or any detailing, that's where I find you should just concentrate a little bit more, rub a little bit harder, and then you'll get some of the natural wood coming through. You know what, if you mess it up, you can paint over it. Sorry about the noise, everyone. You start to rub that. Always go in a circular motion. Now if I feel that now, that from there to there is completely smooth. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to distress this corner here. So all you do is you go around in a circle, and you can see it just starts to come off really slowly. If you're unsure, do a little bit, step back, look at it, go back again. And already you can see that's looking like a more expensive piece of furniture, just with this bit done here, as opposed to the other side where it hasn't got anything. In the middle bit. When you are distressing furniture, think about natural wear and tear. You know, where would it get marked on the edges naturally? Where would it get hit if you walked past it? If you was, say, distressing a seat, you know, where's going to get worn? You know, where your back of your legs go. I hate it when you distress a piece of furniture and it's worn, it looks worn away, and it naturally wouldn't be worn away there. It doesn't really make sense. Anyway. So just go over, this has got some detailing on here, and it really is a quick process, and I love it. Once I'm painting something, this is the bit I like doing. You really start to see a difference. The other point I would make is try not to get them identical. Treat each door, each section of the furniture as, you know, completely different. I hate when you see it and there's worn pieces, say like here, and on the other one, exactly. It wouldn't happen like that. You're trying to get a natural worn look. So, you know, don't don't try and get it perfect. As you can see, so like that corner, just keep rubbing and rubbing. You've got that nice bit of detailing come through. Likewise, when I put the handle back on here, you know, where you open and close it, you just get natural wear on the top. You might even get a little bit of wear underneath on the actual wood, so it wouldn't hurt to rub a little bit away here either. Also, don't forget about the actual frame of the door. You know, you've rubbed down these bits and this is starting to look nice already, but don't forget about these bits, and also don't forget about these bits here either. So the edge is done. We do this bit. Doesn't that look so much better than that side? Obviously, if you're going for that sort of look. I think it just gives another dimension to the piece of furniture. Also, you can use your sandpaper for, say like here on the hinges, on the brass hinges, I've got some paint on it. So you can use your sandpaper to get off the paint, but also it will bring up the brass and give it quite a nice shine as well. I've got that off there quite nicely already. And that's brought that up a lot nicer. Again, because I flipped the door around, I've got the bottom bit here. I'll do these bits like the top. Again, I'm not trying to compare each side, you know, that's more worn now. Probably this one up here, slightly more towards the corner. I don't want them to be the same. I love corners when they look like that. And there you go. I have two doors now, both distressed, both ready to go back on. And then don't forget to go over the whole door with your sandpaper, just to give it a really smooth finish. It really is that simple. You can now seal it with some wax, or a clear varnish, a satin, or even a gloss if that's sort of the look you're going for. I will be posting a video about different finishes and varnishes in the future, so do stay tuned. If you have any questions, please go on my page, which is BamTilly Interiors on Facebook, or just post your question down the bottom if you're not, you know, if you have got something. I mean, I'll try and help. I'm not an expert, but I will try and help. And that is it. Now you can do this process when you are waxing. I tend to, if I do try and do things that are distressed when I'm waxing the piece, I will use a wire wool, just because it's slightly more grainy, so you can get this effect. You won't get this with a cloth or a sponge. So there you are. In no time at all, we've made this door go from quite plain and boring to looking like a really nice shabby chic farmhouse door, which is exactly the same as the other one which we started with. We've now got a matching pair. It really is that simple and easy, so have a go, and if all else fails, paint over.